the architects of tomorrow. Marlene and Peter lived in a town where the wind smelled like ink and the stars looked like unwritten punctuation. Their friendship was the fertile soil where dreams took root, a secret garden they tended with whispers and shared glances. While others waited for luck to find them, they knew that the future was something you didn't just meet. It was something you invited for tea. Marlene believed in sweet little ways. To her, manifestation wasn't a sudden thunderbolt. It was a gentle drizzle that eventually gathered into a vast shimmering ocean. She sat on a bed of velvet moss, etching her intentions onto the brittle autumn leaves with a quill dipped in wild honey. She wrote of laughter that glows and roads that lead to wonders. Peter understood the weight of this small, realizing that the most profound shifts in the universe often begin with a single deliberate action. He didn't just watch Marlene, he anchored her dreams with his own steady hands. He gathered the leaves she had inscribed, arranging them into precise spiraling patterns on the earth. If we give the dream a shape, he murmured, the universe will know where to pour the magic. Suddenly, the forest shivered with delight. The leaves didn't just sit on the dirt, they began to hum a low melodic tune. With a sound like 1,000 turning pages, the honey-inked foliage transformed into a flock of golden sparrows. Marlene and Peter watched, breathless as their intentions took flight, weaving through the branches in a dance of living light. Their manifestations grew bolder as their confidence swelled. In the corner of their shared workshop, Marlene began building a scale model of a place they called the Observatory of Echoes. She used matchsticks for rafters and dried lavender for upholstery of tiny chairs. Every great thing starts as a small thought, she said, gluing a glass bead to represent a crystal ball. Peter added the finishing touches, his hands steady and sure. He crafted a rope from the iridescent dragonfly wings he'd found in the meadow, placing it gently atop the structure. He knew that belief was the quiet heartbeat of a reality waiting to be born. As he set the model down, the air around the workshop began to vibrate with a soft indigo hue. That night, the workshop walls seemed to stretch and breathe. The tiny model on the table began to expand, its matchstick walls turning into sturdy cedar and its lavender chairs growing into fragrant velvet thrones. Marlene and Peter stood in the center of the shifting room, watching as their small-scale dream became their wide-scale reality. Peter looked at the shimmering halls and felt a sudden cold chill of doubt. What if we have built something too beautiful to last? He wondered aloud. He touched the cedar wall, his reflection shimmering in the polished wood. He worried that the weight of the ordinary world might crush the delicate architecture of their hope. Marlene stepped closer, her eyes reflecting the starlight pouring through the newly formed glass dome. Doubt is just a shadow cast by a big dream, she reminded him. Remember, Peter, true partnership is the art of seeing the invisible until it becomes inevitable. She placed her hand over his on the wall, her warmth dispelling the chill. Together, they stepped out onto the balcony of the observatory, which now overlooked the entire valley. The world below was waking up, painted in vibrant colors of their combined imagination. They were the architects of tomorrow, and they knew that as long as they had their sweet little ways, the horizon was just the beginning of their map.